Hello, welcome to my Christmatic house renovation series. And yeah, the mower is already ready, ready to rumble. So, Buddy needed to be on a leash, so he can't escape. And I wanted to show you first with what we had to deal with in the beginning. So you see the path on the right, I already cleared a little bit, right when we haven't moved in there and I couldn't work inside the house any further. So yeah, you can see like this high grass and this weed and everything is overgrown and this huge forest of stinging nettles, and there's a lot of stuff that was hidden from the previous owners, and it made it very hard to navigate through this backyard. And you can see the height of this grass, like it's almost going to my hips at this point, so it's crazy. So yeah, I was wearing my hiking boots for this backyard. And yeah, in this video, I put two vlogs together, and as you probably have seen with the other videos, I progressed with my editing skills, and I did a lot of talking in my first vlogs, and so I did actually so much talking that I made two vlogs out of this one backyard transformation thing. And I decided for this Christmas Vlogmas thing that I'm going to make it into one. So I'm re-editing this whole thing, and you're not seeing the editing skills I had back then, but now. And by the way, this is in middle of 2021. So yeah, this was the first thing before we had to mow, and you see like it's really starting to grow a lot in the pond, and it's even getting crazier with time. So yeah, so much overgrown, and it's hilarious. So, and we were so happy that the mower actually made this big and high grass and just cut it off the way it was supposed to. And it looks so much nicer now after all this grass was cut. Yeah. And more stuff that could be found. Like the rain cutters of this wooden shed that were like next to the shed, and yeah, as I mentioned before, very, very dangerous for your lawnmower if you don't know what's underneath. Hey guys! So, in this vlog, we are transforming our backyard. We have already July, and it needs some things absolutely need to be done. At first, fencing. So the man already started to do the first part of the fencing, because our adventurous dog is like always gone, so he can open the doors, and so he just runs off. Buddy, I think your leash is a little bit too long for this. Okay. The fencing. So there's yard. So you can see here. That's where our house is. And so this is the first post And then we're going all the way. So this is a path our neighbors use for their yards. Yeah, he needed to follow me, and now the leash is, well, probably too short to follow me any further. The next post. And orientation. You have to stabilize the first post. Hicks, hicks. Zoom, zoom.
Come through. Come on.
Good boy. Okay, so super high stinging nettles. But I came across this thing, so now I'm like here. Yeah, this is the adventure dog. Ah, ouch. Okay, so I already created a straight line all that way until here, and now I have to go like here somewhere. Wow, this is not nice work. Haha. And you have to be careful for ticks. You have to watch out for all the thorns. So we have these blackberries here that I'm here. Huge pile of stinging nettles and blackberries. Both very, very nice plants. I mean, if you want to eat the fruits of the one and the plant the other, both are very good, but not to handle them. Not to handle them. And we have a fearless dog. Oh gosh. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Buddy. Paw. Paw. Good boy. Buddy. Ping. Ping. Good boy. Okay, so day one is going to an end, I guess. So all I used today were my gloves and this. Whoa, nice tool. And I really have to hurry up because a thunderstorm is coming. So even if I would like to work a little bit longer, I really shouldn't. Well, the way men are, Andy bought new equipment and he wants to try it, and I told him that he should be like really fast. Yeah, okay, so mountain number 1, And actually I'm really surprised how much bigger our yard gets when or with yeah, getting rid of all the weeds at the place where the fence is going to be. Yeah, the guys just made the fence up there, so which they started. This is the only thing, because there is so much weeding to do before they can actually start putting new posts in, because they need the complete lane or the complete path where the fence is going to be first, to see how they actually are really doing this and the distances between the posts and stuff like that. So I'm just showing you what I've done, and I'm like so yeah, tired. Like, that thing wasn't there before, and now, like, so there was weed like to this part, so this is all, you can see this corner, this is where our yard ends. So this is a lot of stuff, and also there, like, it went up to here. So yeah, I'm exhausted, I can't do much more. So this is something I made. So yeah, I showed you how tall all the stinging nettles were, like, so there's a lot more. And that's not all. What's like very visual but not so power energy consuming, I figured out, is the pond. And well, this still doesn't look like a pond, but yeah, you can see this huge hill, so this is just so much. Then I need to pull all these blackberries out, you can see them. And now you can actually see the edge of the pond where this black foil is. So yeah, there's not so much water in there, so I guess we need to make this pond new. So, but this is not going to happen this year. So I actually started to clear out this one a little bit more. So when I'm done with this, I have a path up there. But what's even more incredible is when I cleared out the other side, I need to show you. I actually found a real path, like with stones and stuff like this. So yeah, it's not looking professional, but look at this. There's a step. And there's another one. And then there's actually really a path with stones where you can go up there. So yeah, and blackberries, everywhere, blackberries. Okay, so you see all these green sticks that are all blackberries. I need to get rid of. Well, tomorrow I guess not so much will happen, because the weather forecast says that it's like raining with thunderstorms the complete day. So I guess it's not happening so much. Besides, it's Sunday, And in Germany there is this rule, like, you aren't supposed to do anything on Sundays. Well, if you do, don't make any noise. So, and these machines won't be running tomorrow, and one way or the other. So, okay, let's see what Buddy's doing. He looked for me. Buddy! Hey, nice butt. Hey! Adventure dog needs to yeah, look again at his place and yeah, rewatch it. No, I don't have the right term for this right now. Okay, but I think it's a good enough stuff. Oh, and for this corner I have a funny thing to tell. So when we were watching this house, I went through the backyard. I had Buddy on a leash and we went here, and well, there was so much green stuff that I just went up there and I smelled mint, and I just thought, like, this is smelling like this pond mint, or, and yeah, exactly at the next moment my feet got wet. Yeah, so there was so much stuff and it wasn't cleared, and I just stepped into the pond and I had everything wet up to my knees. So yeah, this was my first experience at this place. So we went into the backyard first and then I had to go through the house with my wet feet. But this wasn't something that kept me away from taking or from wanting it. Oh, it's now, the wind is getting a little bit harder, but I just had it. I couldn't stop right now. Like, I need to show you something. So, my fight against the black bears. You see how much soil you actually can see? It looks so naked right now. You know? So this is our swamp. So you can't call this thing a pond. It's a swamp. And I already saw some holes in the foil up there. So yeah, we need to change this. Okay. Oh, the mosquitoes are coming, ticks are coming. No, actually I don't have seen ticks, but there's so much stuff. Wow, this looking so naked from here. Okay. Wow, damn mosquitoes. Okay, next time I think at least I have cleared the pond, the pond much more. And yeah, let's see. And he's at the gas station. He couldn't try his new toys yet, so yeah, let's see if he can make it. I actually can't hear any thunder and the wind has stopped. Uh-oh. Making space for the fence takes much longer than expected. But I show you why. Like, we found like quite some square meters that still belong to our backyard. And like, this whole space was full with blackberries and stinging nettles, and now this place is cleared. Like, this is so crazy. Like, watching this. Like, before the weeds went all the way, like, yeah. So this bush, this outer corner, like up to there, it was a line where all this weed were. So like this, we cleared this all out. Even after or behind this bush is a lot of space. Andy and I are still flashed, like how much space we actually got there. So, and yesterday Andy's dad was here, and we took the weeds we had, and yeah, Andy bought a toy for this, but yeah, we can use it for small branches, but not for the blackberry branches and yeah, and the stinging nettles. So we took the lawnmower and just went over this, so make it a little bit flatter, and then just went over this, and this, yeah, was a fast thing. And wow, this is going to be a huge transformation when we are done. So Andy is preparing the chainsaw, because what we are actually planning is just to get with a big toy through the piles I created in, I don't know, January, February, when I made the first cleanup of this property. Like, yeah, you see this whole pile, and yeah, and also there, and yeah, and he's taking just the chainsaw, making them so much smaller, and then just going over it with the lawnmower. So I mean, this is so much stuff. The lawnmower is absolutely fine. I can't wait when the fencing is over. This will be already so much transformed. This is crazy. And here Annie comes back with his little chainsaw. It's a cute thing. But let's watch the man do his work. So yesterday, Andy and I just put all the posts in there, and I think it already looks different. So, and our next task will be to put some additional support to the last posts in, and do the fencing itself. And last but not least, clean up our mess. Whoopsie, this is going to be bad. I'll show you. So you see this pile, you see those nice little posts. Okay. All over. So, and over there's a cord we put in there. And he starts to realize that soon his adventures are over. So, yeah. But there's a pile behind him, and like there's a little bit, and there's a little bit, and yeah, I want this island to be gone. A lot to do. So let's see what we can do this weekend. So it's Friday, and I'm waiting for Andy coming back from the hardware store because he's buying the support for the last post. Whew. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the very broken garden shed. We don't know what we're going to do with this one, but yeah, at first things first. I show you what the noise, where this is coming from, but now I want to show you the fence, and it looks already so transformed. You see this? Like, it's super clean, and yeah, like there are just a few yards left, and we don't know. When we are going further this way, we're using them. And now I'm showing you the noise. I started to clean up the swamp pond, and you started to help me. Now look at this. Becoming more and more a pond again, so let's see. We found out the reason why the pond is always so empty. The dog is drinking it all. It's getting deep over there. Well, no, we didn't make it completely, but we are much further. And it's looking like rain, but let's see. Buddy 9. Hey. In 2 days, Andy's grandma is coming over, so we want this yard be that much prepared that she can easily walk through this place. Well, but we also want to have the fence finished, so behind the pond. And the worst thing of all is, for tomorrow and so for Saturday and for Sunday, both days are with thunderstorms, which isn't very handy. So, but I'm showing you what we did. So we started to shred all the branches and started to put them onto the path, which looks, I think, so much nicer. And I started to rake the path in front of me, so we actually can put there more of the wood chips. And yeah, this is what this is looking like. And I need to show you, all through the pond is getting more and more visible. Yeah. Oh yeah, I told you that I wanted to get rid of this island, and as you can see, just the tree is left. There are the boxes, they are gone. So we started to shred them, and so we can actually clean this part up completely. The lawnmower isn't very good for this and very bad at doing this pile. And look, we have something that's looking like a pond. Well, it's getting closer. Okay. Oh yeah. And Andy cleaned up the space for the fence up here the whole way. I totally forgot to show you when this huge rain hit us. The pond filled up, which was nice. It just overflew a little bit at this part here. So we want to put it up again, and I dig out a lot of fern plants, and especially, do you remember the big fern that was under the swing? So we have it right here. And there is the guy coming with the fence posts. First drops came down, but look, yesterday we finished the fence, so we can work in the yard pretty relaxed, and I'm looking good. Yeah, the fern has a new place at the pond right there, and I move all the piles from the entrance of the yard up to here. This is what I wanted to show you. And well, the shredder is running so on its limit that the blade has gone loose once again, and he's tightening it. My task is to prepare all the branches for him, so he just needs to put them in. And it's pretty amazing how small these huge tiles are getting once they run through the shredder.
Sie muss das Ding zerlegen und neue Messer einsetzen.
You see them missing? Ooh, there's missing. We can't continue now. Dang. We have already autumn. No, we are gone past autumn. I want to upload my video today, and when I wanted to make the final touches, I figured out that there was no footage of how we actually left everything behind. Okay, so I'm sitting on the stairs and he meet, and he had to do a little bit more about the steps. This guy got him, so when he made the move of the stones, he got big issues. So you can see, like, these are real steps, but he couldn't get all the way up. And the last thing in the video you saw, or the small part, is this door. So we have some door frames, and it's so nice to let him out whenever he needs to, without going to all neighbors and ask where he is. so just in case you ask how there could be so much soil and so much mud in the pond, look at all the leaves and then there are no questions left. Just show you really quick how this place looks in winter. And you can see and hear the street now. That's a little bit, just a few meters over there. So yeah, so they are the cars driving, and in winter it's just, yeah. Buddy, are you going to do any more adventures? So, if you like the work and probably that little... Hey! Oh, here we go. That little guy. Please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. And then you're going to see us in the next video. Bye bye!